I hate having to run TF2 off of a 2013 iMac for a number of reasons, but I have no other choice. Many of you out there may also have no other choice but to run TF2 on a Mac. So if you do run TF2 on a Mac, here are a few tips to make your life much easier. First of all, running TF2 in full screen is very nice. But did you know you can just press F3 to switch between TF2 and your desktop? It's actually a really useful feature, and I applaud this feature. Another essential thing to know is that pressing any of the F keys, except for F5, won't work unless you hold down the FN key and then press the F key you want it to. This is important for readying up in MVM and a few other things as well. FN actually stands for function, which makes sense as far as you're changing the function of the F keys to apply to TF2 and not to the operating system itself, if you know what I mean. Now, while running TF2, your game might crash and you'll see this error message. As I understand it, this is due to the limited graphics of Macs, and the only way to really fix this is to lower your graphics settings. This should also reduce lagging a bit as well. Personally, I play on low settings for pretty much everything. Another thing is that it's important to keep the applications you open to a bare minimum. In my experience, Macs need to dedicate a lot of their power to opening and closing applications. Personally, I only keep Discord and Google Chrome open while TF2 is running. Also, try not to run Mac applications like Safari or iTunes. At least in my experience, they are much slower and just feel clunkier than alternatives like Google Chrome. This is a tip for all you Bluetooth headphone users out there. When you pair your headphones to your Mac, you might find that the sound quality is really bad. To fix this, repair your headphones, then go into System Settings, Sound, and then change the internal output to built-in microphone. Sometimes you may need to restart your system settings or your headphones if this doesn't work, but it should fix it 90% of the time. And yes, you do need to repair your headphones and go through this whole process every single time if you want to use them to avoid the bad sound quality. Or at least that's what I have to do. It's just another annoying bug. By the way, go wired if you can. iMacs in particular encourage you to use Bluetooth for your mouse and your keyboard. My Bluetooth keyboard actually works great, but I have literally dropped Supercharge a number of times in competitive games because even though I right-clicked, I die a split second later due to the usually unnoticeable delay of the Bluetooth mouse. And lastly, if TF2 takes you like between 3 to 5 minutes to start up and you go on and off of the game a lot throughout the day, you might find it more efficient to keep open even when you're not playing. Yeah, a good portion of my over 2,000 hours in the game are AFK'd, but I don't even care since it saves me from so much grief. Alright, hopefully you find a few of these tips useful because they have been an absolute lifesavers for me when it comes to just trying to play TF2.